What up, what up? Will here with the Baseball Bat Bros, and today, folks, we're gonna look at the difference in performance between a BBCOR bat, a USA baseball bat, and a USSSA bat. Let's get it. And just trying to keep as controlled of an environment as possible here. We have the pitching machine for everything, and then the same baseball, which is really important. We have all Champro Kevlar pitching machine balls. All right, so we're gonna start with the bats that we swing most often in here. We have our BBCOR bats. First, we have a one-piece alloy. This is actually our #1 overall ranked bat. We have the Louisville Slugger Atlas. And then more on the high end here, we think these are a little bit overpriced, but we have the 2023 Meta Power. This is a $500 bat. This is actually a two-piece composite. And as most of you guys know, these are metal bats that are actually restricted. So there's a finite line that these are able to perform at. They have to get as close to that line as possible, across as large of the barrel as possible, without going over at any point, or else the bat gets banned. Whereas a bat like this, they just build like weapons, right? Try to make this thing as hot as you can, pretty much. We'll get to these at the end. We have 32-inch bats for everything here. Drop 5s for USSSA and USA, and drop 3s, of course, for BBCOR. All right, first we're gonna start with old Spendy here. This ball's tattooed. All right, 97.3. Oh, that's like perfect, perfect. Absolutely perfect, perfect. 102.2. And that's off the hands a little bit for 97.3. Okay, moving down $200, but still a BBCOR bat. 32.29 Louisville Slugger Atlas. That ran inside. Get out, ball. Yes. 102.5, got that pretty good. Hit that ball pretty well. 100.6. That ball is tattooed. 414. So pretty similar, right around 100 miles an hour there with these two bats. All right, so now we're moving on here to definitely the most hated on bat certification, the USA bats, the newest out of these three as well. I think this popped up in like 2018. And what a lot of people don't realize is these are basically lighter weight BBCOR bats. I think we'll get pretty similar exit velos, maybe even a little less just because it's lighter swing weight. And we've got the Marucci Cat. So this is basically the Cat X drop 5 one-piece alloy. And then one of my favorite USA bats I've ever swung, we have the Select 2-piece. They actually still sell these. And we'll start off with the one-piece Marucci here. Oh, nice. 97.4. That is so loud. 100 flat, so really similar. One thing I did notice, they don't have the vibration dampener on their USA bats, which is, you can definitely feel it. That'll ring you up. This feels more like an F5 if you're familiar with that bat. Oh, perfect, perfect. See, that's very, very similar performance. And it makes sense with a little bit lighter swing weight. There's less mass in the barrel overall. That's about 1 mile per hour less than our max with BBCOR. All right, now moving to the Select here. They actually dropped a Select Power, which is basically gonna be this bat, but looks very cool. Oh, dude, that is awesome. That wasn't even that high of velo, that was 98.2, but that sounded sick, and that has tons of barrel. Oh, this has so much more sweet spot than that Cat, but the velos are not crazy yet, 98.3. Barrel City, bro. 101.4. I love this bat. One more. Oof. Dude, they are little BBCOR bats. I'm telling you, this reminds me just of the Select Power, and this reminds me of the Marucci F5. It's little BBCOR bats. Moment we've all been waiting for. We're gonna start with alloy, then we'll go to the Zen. We have our USSSA bats. We've got the 2-piece hybrid Cat X Connect. I assume this is gonna be really good, and I really assume we are gonna break 102 miles an hour here. Oh, popped it up. That is so far. 426, not even very good barrel. Oof. 107.1. You get the idea. One thing I'm gonna look out for here, it didn't dent. These bats are a lot more prone to denting than those thinner barrel walls. And this is where it's gonna get ridiculous. This is even a couple years old, but they just keep repainting this bat. The CF Zen from DeMarini. And this is a composite bat, and in my opinion, from everything we found, between BBCOR USA and USSSA, this is the only association where composite can really live up to its full potential and where composite is really worth that extra $100 that these companies are usually charging. Ah, missed it bad. And look at that. That is probably 10 miles an hour less, probably 95 with a BBCOR USA bat. Yep. 111.7. It is not even close. 113. Okay, just to show that I didn't just get warmed up, back to the BBCOR for one swing. It's 10 miles an hour less. Come on. Come on. 8 miles an hour less. All right, so super clear results here. You have your BBCOR bats, your little BBCOR bats, and the out of this world juiced bats that are completely different than either of these. So besides the fact that these are just dead and down compared to these, there's also some implications when it comes to composite versus alloy. Kind of like I mentioned earlier, because the performance level is restricted, composite really doesn't give you much benefit over alloy, despite what the marketing is gonna tell you. You can save a lot of money and get an alloy bat. And if you wanna save the ring up of your hands and that hand sting, the two-piece hybrids like the Select right here, an alloy barrel, a composite handle are a really good remedy for that. And in USSSA, there is absolutely a clear advantage with that $100 bump into the composite space. One thing to look out for though, those will be a little bit more fragile compared to the alloy bats, but that's not to say that the alloy U-trips are still super durable. They'll dent up where these will just break eventually. So yeah, you have dead bats with a little more mass, so they're a little bit hotter, and absolute boom sticks. So there you guys have it. If you liked the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We have our favorite bats and our bat rankings over at baseballbatbros.com. We'll see you next time. Peace out.